But yeah, I mean, the only real big names that I can see on this bracket would be Nice and Sound. And normally we see a lot of Protoss players do fill in the ESL Pro Tours, whether it's Zest or Stats or Patience
Mhm.
or Trap. Well, I guess for Stats and Trap, DreamHack is coming up, and they're the two Korean Protoss players who were able to qualify for that. But I just want to know where Patience is, honestly.
Right? Like I
That's
was tweet
every week. That's the only thing I look forward to when I wake up on a Monday morning.
Yeah, like it's not like there's like a Doyu Cup or like a Chinese team league. There's nothing else clashing. The only thing is like DreamHack coming up, right?
But maybe Patience has a secret plan. Who knows? Whoever knows, really, with Patience. But that is not who we are going to be talking about. We are instead going to be talking about this game. Loading in onto Jagannatha LE. We're in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner. We have the red Protoss player coming out from the land of Korea. He is going to be representing Alpha X. We have Zoun.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing Team Alpha X as well. It is Nice.
Everyone looks forward to the team kills, don't we?
Oh yeah, especially when it comes to Alpha X.
Yeah. Take that, sushi.
It happens in all leagues, whether it's our amateur events or here at the highest level of play, and we'll see how they do. You know, Nice was able to warm up with the PvP earlier. I'm pretty sure Zoun's opponent didn't show, so again, he kind of just had some time to himself, so we'll see how he does, especially because Zoun, I kind of want to say that his PvP is probably his best matchup. Like, we've seen him take out Zest before.
I would definitely tend to agree. When I think of Zoun, I think of two particular matches. One of them would be his versus Zest match, but the other one also his match against Innovation, where he pulled what you could say to be a little bit of an upset. But you could also kind of argue, right, that with Innovation, he's also not very good in TVP. Check out Zest, though. He was accepted to be one of the best PvP players for a while.
Oh yeah, like in general, he's incredibly solid in all three matchups, and I was really curious to see what Nice had in store for us. He did go for a proxy pylon, he was keeping his probe there, and we do see it is for a proxy robo.
Naturally, in a PvP. And I'm just saying, Light, but we are on Jagannatha. I would expect a Stargate coming out pretty soon from Zoun. Alright, maybe not in a PvP.
I mean, there it is. I was about to say I expected as well, and honestly, I missed this because, oh my god, we casted so many PvPs over the weekend. Much to Milk's disdain, like we had nothing but PvPs in Battle of the Americas, but I never saw a proxy robo. There were a lot of proxy Stargates, a lot of proxy regular gateways, but we're back. Like I feel at home. We have a proxy robo.
Yeah, this is familiar territory. NA, they don't even know the glory of proxy robo versus Stargate.
Exactly. So we do see Nice, he's immediately pumping out as many immortals as he can. Meanwhile, Zoun went for a more standard opening. At the moment, he is, you know, he did go around scouting the entire map, like the entire left-hand side. He hasn't gone over to the right, though, so he hasn't quite spotted that robotics facility.
Yeah, and that could be that could cause him a bit of bother. He is moving out with these stalkers, which I do quite like, to be honest. He may as well make use of them while he can. There is a War Prism coming out now for Nice. Oh, if he keeps the Stalker alive. No, the Stalker was about to lead him to the...
Yeah, the Stalker does go down, but you know what? There's not too much here to defend. Like, he doesn't even... Like, Warp Gate's only just now about to finish up. I mean, a backup pylon gets thrown down, but there's... Yeah, these Stalkers, they can just go to town. Oh, God, they just move commanding.
Yeah, they can. Okay, now they are... Well, back over on the Zoun side of the map. Pretty good crowd control with the Phoenix, taking that... Immortal completely out of commission. Zealot mowing through the Stalkers. Not a lot back at home, as he said. GG's call. Zoun taking game number 1. And I don't want to attribute all of that into a build order win, but it was such such a good move for Zoun or Zoun
Yeah.
to go into that Phoenix first instead of say a Void Ray or something.
Yeah, definitely. It was a really nicely done that he went across the map with his 4 stalkers. Like another player, because he hasn't been able to scout, he doesn't really know what his opponent is doing. Maybe they stay at home defensively, but he was very offensive with them, and there was just nothing really at home to defend. And because he went for the Phoenix, mate, that's CC. Some point.
Yeah, that's CC. It's float to the corner of the map.
Oh boy.
We're just really seeing some masterful PvP.
Oh yeah. Now you know what this means. Now it's Zoun's turn to proxy, I should say.
Yeah, especially on Romanticide.
Oh yeah.
And you were mentioning it a couple of times before. Romanticide, it is the new major macro map in this map pool. I would say not necessarily in PvP though. All right. Well, speaking of PvP, that is the matchup that we have gotten. And we are going to be continuing it here on Romanticide. LE. LE, of course, standing for Lovers Expedition. Lovers Expedition. That's when they go on the climb the mountain, work the farm, look at the cow. Here in the top left-hand corner of the map, spotting all the way in the top left-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player coming down from the land of Korea. He is the general himself, going to be representing Alpha X. We have Zoun or Zoun.
Milk the cow?
Look the cow.
Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player, the blue Protoss, who is also representing Team Alpha X, currently down 0-1 in this best of 3. Can he bring it back? It is nice.
Yeah, we'll see what you can get done. A little disappointed as we don't see any proxies as of yet, but this is a PvP. A lot of players do prefer to just be nice and safe on 2 gateways before they try to throw down anything on the map.
Yeah, we shall see. As you know, Nice does have a probe out on the map looking to try and scout his opponent. As Zoun, he's on top of his scouting himself with already a probe in the main base. And yeah, we'll see how things go here. Again, Romanticide, it is a much larger map. I would say that kind of like Eternal Empire, because it's so large, there is so much potential to proxy something. Like there's just so much room on this map. But on the flip side, you could just go for a standard game.
How dare you play the map how the map maker wanted people to play on it? Like, like, the audacity.
Exactly, and we do see that Nice is opting to be the aggressor here, opening up with 2 Adepts, so he's going to be shading across the map, trying to maybe slip into a main base, trying to catch Zoun unawares.
Yeah, 2 Adepts are just about what you need to start one-shotting probes, and it can really come down to just your opponent not paying attention, not getting that block off. When you get 4 Adepts, though, that's when you really start dipping your toes into, I want to deal a lot of damage territory. I'm
getting PTSD because, again, we cast a lot of PvPs over the weekend, and it was Pili versus Paco Mike. It was a 2-minute 50 long game. Pili, he got his first 2 Adepts out. He went across the map. Paco Mike missed the pylon. Yep, and then GG. That's it.
Sometimes that's all it comes down to, but I doubt that we'll be seeing the same thing here. Zoun being a lot more proactive on the map. The Adepts miss one another.
Ooh, they do miss one another. Meanwhile, we do have a clash of workers here.
Oh, and Nice makes it out. Pew, 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 pew. The whole team.
Yeah, this probe with 1 kill nicely done. Meanwhile, we do have Zoun coming in here with his Adepts, and Nice makes it in.
He does actually, able to actually bust through the pylon. There is an Oracle here, and that definitely helps out a lot against the Adepts, but a lot of probes are starting to fall. And that's, in a mirror matchup, you could argue that's game-ending damage. Zoun are trying to equalize it because there are only sentries here. it takes a while to really kill off these adepts, but nice, he's able to start equalizing.
Yeah, exactly. 2 adepts deal so much damage. They do one-shot those probes, and again, speaking of probes, like this one was kind of, you know, reveling in his glory a little bit too much with that kill, and he was sleeping on the job. He missed the pylon.
He deserved a rest after that. He was so low, and this, now we've got a bit of a game on our hands. Zoun should have been dead there. That should have been game-ending damage, but he knew exactly at that moment, I need to equalize. I have enough to defend at home. Time to focus on these adepts. And sure, he's still a little behind, but that's still a gap that's easy to bridge, especially with this Oracle.
Yeah, definitely. Like, Nicey is currently ahead in workers, only slightly, and again, part of that is also because Zoun did invest into that Stargate. Meanwhile, Nicey tried to get into the main base, this time didn't quite make it in. There was a building block. Looks like these adepts just gonna go down.
Yeah, one is not gonna be enough to start killing probes when there's a shield battery around. Okay, trying to just reorganize his army here, Zoun is. Oracle's just doing a little bit of a flyover.
Yeah, they're just like scouting
morale.
Yeah, they're just scouting around the map at the moment. Meanwhile, we do have Nice regaining control of his natural. He feels safe enough to go down here. He has enough units to defend against the Oracles, and he does have a pretty nice economic lead. But when it comes to the tech, again, there's this Stargate. You know, Blink was started a lot faster. The Twilight Council was thrown down faster, and even a third base much faster coming in down for Zoun.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna very quickly see that the story is Zoun gonna be the one taking a very heavy economic lead. I like that Luke Stock is here just to provide a little more fear for Zoun. He's gonna have to think twice before jumping into that natural base.
I love it so much. I would have loved it even more if, you know what, the only thing defending the mineral line were just sentries. And he, like, Luke's 4 stalkers. Zoun sees that, he's like, nope. He backs off. It's like,
Yeah, I think that was mentioned in the chapter of The Art of War or something.
Oh yeah.
Just make a Luke's forehead.
There's a solid like 4 chapters on Protoss and what you can do with that, and it's pretty amazing. We'll see if Zoun finds an opportunity, because again, he did invest into 2 oracles and
yeah, very quick with his reflexes here. Takes out 1 probe, immediately backs away at the first shot fired. And now Zoun, he's overtaken Nice, if only barely.
Yeah, just barely. And Zoun, like, he has been able to catch up again because he had a much faster third nexus. He was able to catch up in workers. You know, now things have more or less equalized. Nice, he's not too far behind with his own third, and again, also catching up with the upgrades. Blink, sure, there was this timing where Zoun had it and Nice didn't, but he didn't really go for any kind of timing, as Blink is just about to finish up in time for Zoun's aggression.
Yeah, not really going to be looking to fight army versus army. He knows he can't deal with the defense advantage. Just try to pull Nice away and find some kind of opening where he can deal a lot of economic damage. Rip that one stalker. And I don't see anything you can do to really just slow down the production of Nice, right?
Yeah, definitely. Just, you know, poking and prodding, and, you know, he already found a little bit of value, right? He got a Stalker essentially for free there, and we do see that Zoun, he is now starting to ramp up now that he has all his upgrades on the way.
That is such an aesthetic placement in the gateways.
That was beautiful. Look at
he
that.
He just needs to put pylons on the
corners.
Exactly, like the edges there. That's going to be beautiful. Like, straight. Whoa.
Zoun, you know, he's not just playing StarCraft, he's also studying to become an architect, and we can see that here and now when it comes to his SimCity.
Yeah, he'll have some opinions, probably.
Probably, and we do see he should be like looking to move out quite soon, as again we do see this gateway explosion coming out. We do see even a couple more tech buildings. We have a robotics bay on the way as well for that Blink disruptor play that we love to see. And Nice, it looks like he's opting to go for the same thing. I don't see like a Templar Archives or like Zealot Archon or anything like that. Like, still Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, he does have an opportunity to make his tech choice, and he's got to make it quick, because Zoun, he's not going to slow down.
Oh my god, and look at Zoun's defensive position. Look at the stasis wards, all the shield batteries, and oh god.
That's a massive stasis trap. I cannot believe it. Even body blocking the other starters here from Nice. And
Tiger.
now he's just waiting. Yeah, he's just waiting to time this with his disruptors. Oh, show me what you can do, Zoun. Show me what you can do. Do it. Shoot the Nova. He shoots the Nova, but it gets sniped. Mistiming it just barely. The second stasis gets a couple of stalkers, but not too many. Decent force fields over here. And here comes the second Nova from the back. Takes out a lot more stalkers. And that was just about all of Nice's aggression coming out. With his concave of warp-ins, that's quite a bit. GG's call. Zoun gonna be taking that series 2-0.
GG. Zoun with a nice 2-0 over Nice, and oh my god, I don't like Nice. He harnessed his inner patience that game at the end there. Because you know what happened, which is what shocked me. He hallucinated Scout first. He sent a hallucination. He saw the defensive position. He saw the disruptors. He saw the concave. He saw 4 shield batteries, and he's like, "Yo, I got this." He blinks forward, gets stasis. Then after the stasis runs out, he's like, "I still got this." And then he offensive blinks forward again. He could have blinked backwards and out. He could have left. There was nothing. There was like no big commitment. He didn't have to commit, but he's like, this is what I'm here. This is what I'm here for. Like,
that my name is Nice. I learned from the best Protoss player. Being patient.
God damn it. That was great. That was great, but like, god damn it, Nice. Like, what was going through your mind at that moment? I just, god.
I just really wish that those purification Novas hit off, though.
Yeah, that would have been like the chef's kiss there at the end, you know? That would have been beautiful.
Yeah, someone hasn't been watching enough Warbuffle, his teammate. Or, no, actually not his teammate, but his...
Team games?
Manager, question mark?
Manager? What?
I don't know what War's position is, but he has a position.
Oh yeah, I think he's a team captain. He's one of the, or an officer.
Yeah.
He's either a captain or an officer, yeah.
Should've listened to your officer, Zoun, or learned from him.
GG, well played. Zoun, he advances to the quarterfinals, and he's gonna be waiting for a while because Dark is still waiting in the round of 16.
Yeah, that he is gonna be waiting for the winner of Fork versus Ashbringer. That's honestly, just looking at those two names, to me, I feel like that's a pretty close matchup. I mean, Ashbringer and Fork, we see them a lot. They are kind of like, I guess we would call them semi-pro level. They're not quite up there. They're not, really. They're not really making it to, those big events that we like to look at. But they do play a lot. They are quite competitive.
Yeah, definitely. People in the chat, if you want to have a look at the bracket, !B in the chat, and we can all have a look together, because at the moment, like, there are a bunch of players that are waiting for their matches here in the lobby. Like, there's Zoun waiting and Dark both waiting for their opponents. DRG is waiting for his opponent. Special as well. So Billowy, we're all kind of chilling here together, waiting for one of these series to open up.